Hello, YouTube. How are we doing tonight? So yes, for anybody watching this in the future, my name is Jerry Bees, and I've decided to embark on the only quest that one straight white male can take, and that is listening to Taylor Swift's entire discography. Now, there are some exceptions. Number one, if there is a Taylor Swift version of an album, that's what I'm going to listen to. If it's good enough for Taylor and the fans, it's good enough for me. Also, just helps me cut down on time. Because otherwise, we're going to be here for quite a long time. Thanks for everybody for coming in, and hopefully we all get to stay together till the end of this album. I think it was 2 weeks ago. I did the Fearless Taylor's version stream, and that went off pretty well beyond the technical difficulties. And we're here for Speak Now. So excited. Hope you are too. The thing I'm most excited for is, so far, I have not hated any song, except I don't have the track list. And actually, let me see. I do have notes. I do have some notes. Whatever the song she wrote for the Olympics, or the Olympics ended up using it. It was either in 2008 or 2012, one of the two. That song, I'm like, okay, that's a little cheesy. But beyond that, I have not hated anything. I've come into this series with an open mind. And honestly, like, my expectation is to, at some point, get blown away. That's, like that door is open at any point. So far, it really hasn't happened. But the point of this is to get me exposed to music that I don't listen to. Who's excited? Ladies and gentlemen, let's settle in, breathe, and let Taylor speak now. You get it?
I say, can you believe it?
All right. So, you've heard me make the joke before. I'll make it again. You can definitely pick up on the, just anytime somebody says small town or town in a song, it's a pop punk song. Just automatically. I was a flight risk with the fear of falling. Is that just metaphorical? All right, I spent all that time at the top of the video talking about how I haven't heard like really anything that's been interesting production-wise. Not too much. There was like some good guitar flair here and there on the other albums. I really like the lower ends in this song. So far, I like this song. Real. Taylor's getting real. Yeah, I'm gonna go back. Who here in the chat has fist pumped to this song at that moment in their car? All of you. Hold on, real quick. You made a rebel of a careless man's careful daughter. Wow. 2:30. She's a night owl, folks. Can't you relate? All right, so far, this is just giving me everything that Taylor's been doing before and getting just a little bit better. It's a little bit more dynamic. You know, it's still about a boy, right? It can be about a boy. But yeah, more interesting music going on here for me. I do like the... Yeah, I do like this line. There's something about this line that's actually quite good. It's we're currently in the third chorus here, and she's palm muting it, so she's talking about 2:30 a.m. So it's all the Taylor we've gotten to know thus far, and all the little themes and elements. But it's just getting that much better for me, right? Right? Who agrees?
Sitting by the water, and every time I look at you, it's like the first time I fell in love with a careless man's careful daughter. She is the best thing, and I can see it. I can see it now.
All right, yeah. Also, folks, if you see me just kind of wiggling my arm down here and looking this way, I'm taking notes. Yeah. So like I said, it's kind of taking all the things we know about Taylor Swift so far, and it's just getting more dynamic. There were some of those vocals in the background. Yeah, no, that was good. Decent little album starter too. I think, at least if anything, sonically puts you in the mood. At the end of this whole charade here that I'm doing, after all the albums, I'll probably do a tier list video that's going to take me like 9 years, right? So I won't give out the rankings. So like I have like initial rankings that I'm writing down, but that's just to coax you guys to keep watching my shit. So, all right, not bad. Now Sparks Fly. Okay, so what do I want to say here? I think because I'm looking at it album by album, I'm not doing individual songs. I want to start to kind of build the arc for Taylor, my perspective, right? And so far, and it's a small sample size. We're on the second song of the third album. Consistency has been key. She knows what she does well. She's going to keep at it. But again, this is another example of we're starting to see it move along and get to somewhere where it wasn't, just because, at least off of these first two songs, we're getting a little bit more rock and roll in there. It's not just pop country anymore. It's getting a little bit more ambiguous. And I can see maybe in a couple albums or even the next album, I don't know, you guys know, we'll start to it'll just be all Taylor. So fuck rock and roll, fuck pop, fuck country. It's just her, devoid of genre in a good way. How about that? She better not prove me wrong. I'm going to be pissed. Fun fact, Sparks Fly was written during the debut era and was a fan favorite, so she put it on this album. Oh. All right. I was hoping for the bridge. I needed the bridge.
Watch the lights go wild. Just keep on.
Yeah, going back to what somebody said earlier. I don't know if I said it or not. She does have a very good ability in painting a picture, setting up imagery. Like without it. And it's not terribly wordy either. I guess would be the thing to say here. Just as we're running our hands through the fingers. It's about those little moments with somebody, and then you're on guard for the rest of the world. But that one somebody, like, damn, like I'm trying to fight everybody right now. But if you can, if you can just let me run my fingers through your hair, I'm golden, baby. I'm golden. That's all she's trying to say here. Yeah, like a fireworks show, not the most captivating thing to me. I got a whole thing about fireworks. Like, fireworks are cool, right? Like I'll go to a ball game and like they'll do like after the game fireworks, and those are nice, those are fine. Like, I need bigger explosions. I need, that would be my metaphor, but that's Taylor's metaphor. She loves fireworks.
Motivated by you, baby, like a fireworks show. Drop everything down, meet me in
I think that was a proper Taylor Swift standard. Nothing terribly that stood out to me in that one. Just another example of, imagery and stuff like that. Although somebody did say, it is, she's so talented to write this whole album by herself at, 18 to 20. And I agree with that. Although I was thinking about this the other day, like thinking about her music that way isn't going to really matter as it goes forward, because then she's going to get older. So, and then even though she's, writing this so young, and, she was 19 or 20, she's already had 4 years of, professional songwriting and recording and touring under her belt. So, I think that if she wasn't a pro before, she is now. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? And then also, and then thinking of but it is crazy because when you're 19 or 20, you are a monkey. You know nothing. So if anybody's ever listened to Bob Dylan, right? Freewheelin' Bob, that album came out when he was 21. So he wrote all those songs when he was 18, 19, 20. And you're listening to it going like this is a wise elder speaking to me right now. But no, it's just a kid from New York, and these types of talents do not come around very often, folks. Target customers loved that song. Yeah, well, and that's the thing. Taylor can make this music that you could throw it in elevators, you can throw it in Target, and you're going to be bobbing your head to it. Let's continue on. Back to December. I'm a December baby.
busier than ever. We small talk, work and the weather. Your guard is up and I know why. Because the last time you saw me is still burning.
What's this one about? I see you people screwing up in the chat. What's this? Taylor Lautner song. But not the wolves. All right, well, now that I know that this is about Jacob the Wolf, this changes everything.
In the back of your mind, you gave me roses and I left them there to die. So this is me.
Wait, whoa, hold on.
You gave me roses and I
Yeah, okay, so there were strings in there the whole time.
left them there to die. So this is me swallowing my pride, standing in front of you, saying I'm sorry for that. I go back to December all the time.
Do you think that when Taylor Lautner made time to see Taylor, she went, "Where the hell you been, Loca?" I'm going to quit talking and just keep playing the video. Yeah, so far, the strings are nice in this one, I guess. Actually, pretty nice considering I don't think there's been strings in a song or enough to make me say, "Oh, hey, look, there's strings here."
All the beautiful times I watched you laughing from the passenger side and realized I loved you in the fall.
I want to live in the universe where Taylor Swift was driving that car. She could have. She could have been driving a car. Watch you laughing from the driver's side. There's a universe out there where that is the case. I just want to put that out there. Scientifically, if you're in all those theories, yeah.
And then back to December all the time. It turns out freedom ain't nothing but missing you. Wishing I'd realized what I had when you were mine. I go back.
Turns out freedom ain't nothing but missing you. Wishing I'd realize what I had when you were mine. Taylor, I'm sorry, but if you can't see Taylor Lautner in front of you, get some glasses, lady. I may be a straight white male, but I know a good-looking guy when I see one. Which, by the way, people, this is kind of irrelevant, but the Twilight films are the greatest comedies ever made. I just want to get that out of the way. I unapologetically love those movies. So, and I was a Team Jacob guy up until Eclipse, where it's just how annoying can Jacob be for 2 hours, and that's the whole movie. Worst one, not even the funniest, the most boring. But
Change my own mind. I go back to December.
oh wait, hold on. Excuse me, I just have to mention something here in the chat here. Taylor once got into 2 car accidents in one night, but driving isn't one of them. Okay, well, that makes sense.
I miss your tan skin, your sweet smile.
I'd miss the tan skin too if I were you. Like I said, yeah, I don't know what you mean. Wish I realized what I had, but you know, there's more than looks. Sometimes it's about personality. Sometimes. Also, other times, has anybody thought about this? Sometimes it could be the right person, wrong time. It's just the wrong time to do what we're doing. But your tan skin.
So good to me,
If she needed to make it easier for us.
so right, and now you help me. I go back in time and change it, but I can't.
Apparently, Taylor Lautner was one of the rare nice ones, but Taylor finds too nice and boring. September when Kanye happened. Oh, yeah, that's right. That did happen.
If the chain is on your door, I understand.
Okay, so I get that. September night, first time you saw me cry. Maybe this was wishful thinking. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Like, and they were both megastars at the time, too. What did she win that award for? Wasn't that for You Belong With Me? That's what she won the MTV thing for, right? God, remember when those were a thing?
But this is me swallowing my pride, standing. I go back to December all the time.
Yeah, okay. That might keep happening. That might keep happening, actually. So, sorry about that, folks. That's kind of just the name of the game. Oh, yeah, opinions on that song? Yeah, just Jacob, I guess. It's a nice little time capsule song. You know, if you're into the whole bad vampire movie Kanye Taylor Swift beef. Which, oh, come on. Who won that one? Let's be real. All right, so let's get into it.
I am not the kind of girl who should be rudely barging in on a white veil occasion, but you are not the kind of boy who should be marrying the wrong girl.
Okay, all right. Okay. Oh, speak now or forever hold your peace. That's what this is. Okay. Well, I guess if You Belong With Me was a song about, hey, I don't like the person that you're dating and you need to go out with me, you know, some may call that pick me girl energy. Others might say, that's what you think in high school. And while they do say speak now or forever hold, oh man. She's really about to just say, nope, I object. Father, I object. Oh, man.
I sneak in and see your friends and her snotty
Wait, so she wasn't even invited?
little family all dressed and not what you thought it would be.
She's just about to ruin this entire wedding.
I lose myself in a daydream where I stand and say, don't say yes, run away.
Which also, this is just, this would look, actually, I wonder if there's a video like this already. You should put this song over the last scene in The Graduate. It's an old movie from the 60s, but really super good. It's one of my favorite movies. And the ending is a wedding where somebody's go, nope, you're not marrying them.
I'm meet you when you're out of, and they said, speak now.
She's not wrong, ladies and gentlemen. Taylor Swift is not wrong in this regard.
Fond gestures are exchanged, and the organ starts to play a song that sounds like a death march. And
Damn, she's pissed. Fond gestures are exchanged. The organ starts playing a song that sounds like a death march. And she sings it so like, yeah, it's a death march.
I'm hiding in the curtains. It seems that I was uninvited by your lovely bride-to-be. She floats down the aisle.
All right, I didn't know Taylor had that freak in her. That's what this song's proven to me right now.
I'll meet you when you're out of the church at the back door. Don't wait to say a single.
Yeah, but like, what's, no reason to do all this. Call him up on the phone, text him. Hey, this is what I'm thinking. I think you're making a mistake here. And he might go, I got cold feet and I didn't know why. And now that you're texting me and calling me or whatever right now, yeah. Hey, get this. I'll play my little charade and then we'll go out the back together. How about that? You don't gotta be fucking hiding in the curtains. Unhinged Taylor Swift is the best way to have her. That's why we love her. Yeah, man, this is something. Yeah. The melody is very sweet and innocent. Juxtaposition, dynamic. That's what I want.
To hear me out, and they said, speak now.
This song's about Hayley Williams. Does Taylor got beef with Hayley Williams? Hey, I'll claim ignorance here, right? No, okay. Okay, good. I was going to say, because I will fight tooth and nail over Hayley Williams. That's a national fucking treasure. Oh my God.
Stand up with shaking hands, all eyes.
Changing the vocal delivery a little bit.
Horrified looks from everyone in the room, but I'm only looking at you.
Again, because I'm looking for new things here. It is really satisfying to not hear just a palm muted chorus again. That song structure, it works. She knows what she's doing. I get it. But when you're doing these marathons such as it gets a little repetitive. I'm sure in isolated incidents, they're perfect, right? But this, and she's continuing the story as the song's getting, a little bit more somber for this part, post-bridge. Cool.
I am not the kind of girl who should be rudely barging in on a white veil occasion, but you are not the kind of boy who should be now.
All right. Y'all want my honest opinions? Y'all want my honest opinions about that one? So far, that's the best one. Yep. That's not even the right air horn sound effect. God damn it. Yeah, no, I like that one a lot. It was funnier. And I guess that's what I was in the mood for right now. So that's kind of got me where, probably right where she wanted me. Repetition Point is really good because as an entirely self-written album, the Speak Now songs are her longest on average of any album, but the 5 to 6 minute songs don't feel like it. Oh, okay. Well, hopefully, yeah, because, she's got her standards, right? She knows what works, right? Just like I said, I guess my expectations are, pretty high. I know it'll probably happen at some point. This was good. I liked this. I like this quite a bit. Yeah, definitely the best on the album so far. All right, Dear John. I've heard a lot of stuff about Dear John. All right, here we go. Yeah, fuck. Dear John. He was 32, she was 19. Yeah, I've heard that a lot. This is really interesting though. I was talking to some lady friends of mine. And this was a while ago. We were having that conversation. They were talking about a guy that they knew and how he was dating somebody that was much younger than them, right? And went, oh, that's creepy. I'm like, yeah, no, that definitely can be. You know, let's not brush that under the rug. And then, they were like, yeah, but like one time, and these are people in their early 20s. And they're like, yeah, but you know, like I went on a date with a 30, 40-year-old one time. And I was like, whoa, back up. What do you mean? She's like, no, it's fine for me. Just not when I see it somewhere. And I was like, at least you're honest about it. At least you're honest about it. Yeah, whether or not that was relevant, I don't know. It's not my business what Taylor does in her relationships. That's what I see here. 19 to 32, though, that's a lot. That's a lot of missing life experience in between. I don't know what you talk about. And obviously it didn't last that long, everybody.
Long were the nights when my days once revolved around you. You paint me a blue sky, then go back and turn it.
Mother accused me of losing my mind. He's fucking 32. What the fuck? That's probably what she was saying.
Rain.
We're going back to the country roots, ladies and gentlemen. Country hometown cooking chorus, baby. That's what we like to see, isn't it?
Now that you're gone, don't you think I was too
Whoa. Okay, so she's calling it out like right away. Oh, wow.
young to be messed with the girl?
Dude, this song is done in John Mayer's style. Wow. Holy shit.
Girl in the dress cried the whole way home.
See, there's something to be said about a song that is just fucking good listening to it in a vacuum. On the other end of that, there's also when you're following an artist's life and there's lore here, right? And I mean this in the nicest of ways. Star Wars fans and Taylor Swift and Swifties, there's not a ton that's different as far as just attention to lore, right? Lord of the Rings, Taylor Swift, same thing, right? Because this song is fine in a vacuum, but when we know that it's with John Mayer and that he was 32 and that she's 19, you know, and this could be good in a vacuum for somebody who's been in a relationship like that, right? But it's way more fun to know the context. It's way more fun. Oh my God, Taylor Swift. Give J Ray a fucking 1.5 stars for that one.
Love, then take it away. And you'll add my name to your long list of traitors who don't understand. And I look back and regret how I ignored when they said
Oh my God.
run as fast
Oh.
as you can.
I was okay. I'll rewind it, but yeah, like I laughed at that lyric and then I saw that the stream was already down. So, oh boy.
I look back and regret being messed with the
And it works because, you know, Dear John is a phrase. It's a breakup phrase, you know, Dear John letters, right?
girl in the dress.
Live, laugh, love, Dear John. More like my John Deere tractor running over this dude's propensity for younger women. Of course I know about Dear John letters. I'm not an idiot. He tried to sue her. God. And see, like that's not like the coolest thing, right? Because that's some SDE. If anybody catches my drift. What sucks though is I love the Grateful Dead so much, and John Mayer went out with the Grateful Dead. I didn't get a chance to see them live, but I'm glad that John Mayer took that band out to keep playing that music because it's amazing. But then he does shit like this. So. Oh wait, he did not. Said he was embarrassed by it. Wow.
I took your matches before fire could catch me, so don't.
People talk. Yeah, I mean, this is another one where, you know, we're getting into the lore, the Taylor Swift, you know, where these songs are much more fun when you know it in context, but could also just as easily serve for the people who've been in, you know, a relationship like this. All right, I'm going to take a break here just to read Pink Blue. Interpreting the firework line as being representative of her loss of innocence due to its relationship kills me because, like, she took the matches before she could catch fire, but she still shines like a firework. She still exploded. She got out, but not all of her survived. It haunts the rest of her life, of her discography. And I'm so obsessed with it. I literally have essays planned about it. Well, there you go. So yeah, there's another what is it? Envy sorry, Gene, Envy Gene. As far as, you know, John Mayer's reaction to it, I've always enjoyed Jeff Daniels's reaction to hearing what is that Alanis Morissette song? It's not fair to remind me, and just like going over like all the shit that they did. So like Jeff Daniels and Alanis Morissette went out, and, you know, she went down on him in a movie theater, and then like broke up with her. So she was real pissed off about it. You're gonna hear me talk about Alanis Morissette a lot, just because she's great. Although I think so far, even now, Taylor Swift has some songs that can hold a candle to most Alanis Morissette songs as far as woman not taking any more of your shit anymore. So yeah, this is cool.
You with your words
Mean.
like knives and swords and weapons that you use against
We got the
me.
banjo
You
back, everybody.
have knocked me off my feet again, got me feeling like a nothing. You with your voice like nails on a chalkboard, calling me out when I'm wounded. You picking on
Response
the
to a
weaker
music critic,
end
me.
is mean.
Okay, girl.
Someday I'll be big enough to you.
See, it's always interested me because there's a couple, I can't think of them by name, right? But I know I've heard like other songs, like, Tool's Hooker with a Penis, right? In that song, exclude the name. It's about, you know, somebody criticizing the band for, you know, getting more popular and, you know, just and then their response to that. That's always interested me because, like, you know, you guys are my critics. People who leave comments on my videos are critics. Sure, they don't get paid for it. And I've gotten some nasty shit said to me. I think it's the funniest thing. I think it's so funny. But I think to Taylor, it's funny. It's because it's like, hey, I'm just going to make a song about you. That's how I deal with it, right?
Hit me, and all you're ever gonna be is mean. Why you gotta be so mean?
I'd be interested to see the exact review she's talking about.
You switching sides and your wildfire lies and your humiliation. I'll be big enough so you can't hit me, and all you're ever gonna be is mean. White.
She takes it to heart, man. That's got to be it. She takes it to heart. I don't know if he's. I don't know if he's got to be so mean. He could have just not liked it, right? You know, a metalcore music critic isn't gonna like this shit, right? Although, why would he? So.
Gotta be so mean. Drunk and grumbling on about how I can't sing.
All right, okay. Fair criticisms of Taylor Swift's music could be that it's formulaic. You know, as far as the albums are concerned, individual songs we've already went through, like Dear John, Speak Now, Our Song, songs off the second album, You Belong With Me, shit like that. Cold As You, those are standout songs. So maybe in, you know, as an album, maybe, you know, like those would be the criticisms. You know, it could be fairly formulaic. Her not being able to sing is not one of them. She can sing just fine.
But all you are is mean. All you are is mean, and a liar, and pathetic, and a lonely life, and mean, and mean, and mean.
Wait, what the fuck?
All you are is mean. All you are is mean, and a liar, and pathetic, and a lonely life, and mean.
Oh my God.
And mean, and mean, and mean. But someday I'll be living in a big old city, and all you're ever gonna be is mean. Yeah, someday.
Hey, KP, you made it in. Yeah, no, she really did say fuck that guy.
I'll be big enough so you can't hit me, and all you're ever gonna be is mean. Why you gotta be so someday?
Okay, so like, quite honestly here, I'm just being honest. As somebody who takes criticism fairly well, not enough to like, because obviously this affected her personally, and she's like, go fuck yourself. Again, I'd really like to read that review, because it was, if it was her not being able to sing, that's a dog shit review. She can sing. You know, like I said, there's other more fair arguments. But that being said, it's just a fun fucking song.
I'll be
Very nasty.
living in a big old
He's still writing hate articles about her. Well, I'm sure that there is a large market for people who are seeking out Taylor Swift hate. You know.
and all you're
All right. Yeah. Next to Speak Now. That was the best song on the album. I enjoyed that one. Story of Us, as opposed to the story of me breaking down on the highway, I guess.
the spot next to you. Now I'm searching the
Oh, this is also a John Mayer song as well.
room for an empty seat, 'cause lately I don't even know what page you're on. And the story of us looks a lot like a tragedy now. Next chapter.
Okay. All right. Okay. She's getting cute with it. She's like, I want to hear that again.
I don't know what to say since the twist of fate when it all broke down. And the story of us looks a lot like a tragedy now. Next chapter.
On the offbeat too. I'm having fun today. Yeah, I am actually having fun today. Yeah, right now, yeah, this is great. This is ironically, not ironically. Yeah, despite all the technical difficulties we had earlier on that other platform, yeah, no, I needed this. This is the easiest thing I've done all week. Thank you all for being here.
We end up this way, see me nervously pulling at my clothes and trying to look busy. And you're doing your best to know how. I've never heard silence quite this
This is loud. Is it getting like loud like all of a sudden, or because that's not fun for you guys? Quite this. Sorry. Okay, all right, my mistake. All right. It's the lyrics, baby. I get it. Okay, I'm sorry. Ha 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 ha.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of lag too, so it wasn't like right that second. Sorry.
And I'm dying to know, is it killing you like it's killing me?
Stop laughing at me.
Yeah, I don't know what to say since the twist like a contest of who can act like they're careless.
Ooh.
But I liked it better when you were on my side. I'd be ending soon. Now I'm standing alone in a crowded room and we're
All right, so we have evolved past the palm muted chorus. Finally, we're just getting dun on. Laughing with you. Well, thank you.
I'm standing alone in a crowded room and we're not speaking. And the story of us looks a lot like a tragedy now. We're not
I wasn't her. I was not expecting her to hold that note like that. Holy fuck.
speaking. And I'm dying to know, is it killing you now? The end.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, that one was good. Like I said earlier, on the other platform, same stream. It's the same stream in my eyes. We're getting more rock here. Is it bubblegum pop rock? Sure, but it's different, and I like that. And she's still kicking ass and taking names. Never grow up.
Just stay this little. Oh, darling, don't you ever grow up.
I can see if anybody in the chat has, children, that this is one of those songs where it's like, stop!
You ever grow up, it can stay cool. Oh, darling, don't you ever grow up. Don't you ever grow up. Just stay.
Sorry if I'm not talking a lot. She's just kind of telling a story here, and I'm trying to pay attention. Yeah, although that thing about being 14, where is that? Yeah, there's like, it's weird because like at 14, not even 14, but like you're in those high school years where it's like you can stay out later, but like you can't go to bars. I guess it's more like 18, 19, 20, and then you just try to look for shit to do and trouble to get in.
Is little. Oh, darling, don't you ever grow. Just try to never grow up.
All right, moving on to a comment here. Pink Blue says, to me, this song is painful even if you don't have children because it comes off the heels of Dear John, which exemplifies a sense of trauma and loss of innocence, youth, and sense of self. No one's ever burned you. No one's ever left you scarred versus the firework matches lines of Dear John and the implication that she's been burned/scarred and is pained by the idea of it happening to other children. That is an interpretation. Pink Blue coming in with the fucking, like, great takes here, at least to tie it all together. Yeah, and it's coming from somebody who's reacting to all this, for the first time. You have pretty obviously already had some time to let this ruminate and stew and, see it within the context of all that came before you, as Mama Kamala said. But, yeah, I guess when you're looking at it like that, this, like within the album, that this song would hit differently, yeah. God, you know what this song reminds me of? If anybody's seen Rugrats Go to Paris, believe me, this will make sense. There's this scene in like towards the beginning where they're on the plane going to Paris, and like Chucky is like real pissed off and like sad that like, you know, he doesn't have a mom. And there's this song that's like, I want a mom who will live forever. And I was like, oh my God, shut up. This song is so sad. I never and then my little brother knew that I fucking hated that song because it was so sad, and he would sing it all the time. And I was like, stop.
Just stay.
That's what this song is.
Is a little. Oh, darling, don't you ever grow up. Don't you ever grow up. Grow. Just never grow up.
See, if it would be good to never grow up if like I still had all the responsibilities of being a child, which is none, but still being able to get nicotine. That would be it. That's life. That's my life. That's the one I want.
Never grow up. Just never grow up.
Sad.
Enchanting to meet you.
Wait, there's Owl City lore? Is it from Owl City? That's so random.
Your eyes whispered, have we met? Across the room, your silhouette starts to make it.
Dude, that's like a rabbit hole. I've listened to a little bit of Owl City in my own time, and then I had a friend that was really into him. And there's a lot there. That's another crazy songwriter.
To me, the playful conversation starts. Count to wondering if you knew I was enchanted to meet you.
See, this, I don't know, like, did she have, like, a crush on him, or did she just admire him as an artist? Because this could be one of those songs where you are just times where, you know, you meet one of your idols and you're like, oh my God, actually, they were the nicest person. You know what I mean?
The lingering question kept me up. 2 a.m. Who do you love?
Here's that build.
Wonder till I'm wide awake.
2 a.m. again, everybody. She loves 2 a.m.
Enchanted to meet you.
Pink Blue coming in with another comment that I'm going to summarize. Both songs kind of taking place within like the same gathering, if I'm getting that right. And, you know, like one song, you know, it's like, you know, about John Mayer, like I'm in the same room as you and I fucking hate it here. But maybe in that same night, she met this guy and was like, oh my God, this dude is fucking sick as hell. I love this guy. This guy rocks. Did I get that right? I will say about the instrumentation, there's just, again, I'm coming at this looking at it from the songwriting point of view, and I'm ready to be surprised and delighted by the instrumentations when they do come in an interesting way. And I'll go back here. But
I was enchanted to meet you.
the musical interludes haven't hit me that hard. Hold on, I gotta defend my honor here real quick. Delta Assault says, by the way, Jerry, Alien Ant Farm's cover of Smooth Criminal is great. Your taste is suspect now. If you guys don't know, I made a video that you should go watch on YouTube going over the best and worst covers of all time. It was not an extensive list at all, but it got a opinion off my chest that I wanted to get off, and that's the Alien Ant Farm cover of Smooth Criminal. I hate it. It's not good. I'm sorry you disagree. I didn't think so many people would disagree with me. That was actually that short alone was the most negative thing, like negative comments all up and down. And I was like, whoa, okay, shit. Okay, going back.
I was enchanted to meet you. Please don't
That's an Owl City thing. The way she just put the vocals, that's an Owl City thing.
Please don't have somebody waiting on you.
Yeah, I like the little nods to Owl City there. Yeah. This one's about Joe Jonas. This song's better than Revenge. Oh, I've heard about this one. All right, let's get into it.
Think about what you did.
Ooh.
The story starts when it was hot and it was summer and
I can hear the Paramore.
right there where I wanted him. She came along, got him alone, and let's hear the appliance. Stealing other people's toys on the playground won't make you many friends.
Oh. Wait, what was the original lyric? Because that what? So it's soon she's gonna find stealing other people's toys on the playground won't make you any friends. What was the original lyric? Check Gene. Better known for the things that. Oh, she's. Whoa! Holy shit! Okay. This is a little bit. Yeah. Oh, Moth to a Flame lyrics were changed. Got you. Yeah. Yeah, that works better. You're right.
She should keep in mind on the list. She looks at me like I'm a trend and she's so over it. I think her ever-present frown
She's getting cute with the vocals.
a little troubling, and she thinks I'm psycho cause I like to rhyme her name with things. That sophistication, no amount of vintage dresses gives you dignity.
Whoa.
She's not a saint and she's not.
Yeah, this is very much a Paramore song.
He was a moth to the flame.
Yeah, so the Paramore influence in this is very apparent, both in the instrumentals, just based on the fact that it's more punky, and in her delivery and in the subject matter and how she's writing about how much she hates this lady.
She's not a saint and she's not what you think. She's an actress. Wow, this is so much better. She took him faster than you could say sabotage.
Yeah, definitely punky. I like that. Again, I think this album is serving as, Taylor Swift's growing older and as an artist, as a person, and things are becoming much more dynamic. This album's flowing along. However, I'm looking at the time. I didn't plan on this being 2 parts, but those technical difficulties we ran into really ate up quite a bit of time. So I might have to call an audible and do this in 2 parts. I might. We'll see. I still love you. Hope you know that. All right, next song. The song's about Kanye.
I guess you really did it this time. Left yourself in your war path. Alright, just wait and see. Your string of lights is still bright to me. Oh, who you are is not where you've been.
Okay.
You're still an
I mean, in the sense that he suffers from very apparent mental health issues, could be proven not guilty in a court of law on the basis of insanity. I don't know if he can be proven innocent. I don't know if he's innocent.
Catching days
There's another theme going on here. Taylor Swift's really yearns for the youth. For youth. Just generally.
It's alright, just wait and see. Your string of lights is still bright to me. Oh, who you are is not where you've been. You're still an innocent. It's okay, life is a tough crowd. 32 and still growing up now. Who you are is not what you did.
Calm down, Pink Blue. Calm down.
You're still an innocent. Time turns flames to embers. You'll have
I was going to say 32 and still growing up. I was going to say that earlier. That's a nice way of calling somebody a child.
new Septembers. Every one of us has messed up too. Who you are is not what you did. You're still an innocent.
I'd like to dedicate this song to YouTube. YouTube, it's okay that you didn't let me finish my stream on your platform. It's okay. You're 19 years old, right? YouTube started in 2005. You're 19 years old. You're still learning. You're still growing up. There's no reason, albeit there's no reason why I should have had to move to Twitch, but it's your problem and not mine, but I forgive you.
You're still an innocent. Lost your balance on a tightrope. Ooh. It's never too late to get it back.
Excuse me, folks. That wasn't very professional of me. All right, Pink Blue coming in with that statement, that essay. Let me read it. 32 and still growing up. Whoa, stop. Okay, hold on. 32 and still growing up messes me up too, because, like, yes, that was Kanye's age, but it was also John Mayer's age too, so you can interpret the song as representing the last little bit of faith and innocence she has before that relationship hurts her too deeply. And for those who know about the whole WCS of it all, I maybe you mistyped there. The idea of this song is a little innocence / faith is painful. You always like putting those DFDS. It was just like, then he proceeds to do horrible things to her later. Yeah, Pink Blue, thank you again for the response. So, yeah, let me think about it. Let me give my thoughts on that song. I think for me, all this did for me was just kind of cement the fact that Taylor writes about youth, right? I think we got hints of that in the last album with the song about, I don't know, her mom and her, basically just her mom. And then she like says, hey, I got a brother and a dad, like as an aside. I forget the name of it. I'm sorry. I'm not a Swiftie yet. I don't know. What the fuck was that? What the hell was that?
Quiet and I can't trust anything now. And it's coming.
Okay, so I wanted shit that was more dynamic, and that is what this album has given me thus far. Was not expecting the like damn near metalcore first 3 seconds for like a second there. Yeah, it kind of seems like she just kind of keeps raising the bar on herself. Again, I'm not blown away yet, but this is it's fun, right?
Over you like it's all a big mistake.
2000s anime fight sequence.
Now I'm haunted.
Okay. All right, I get it. What if this song was about losing innocence and slow crushing away to being in a traumatic relationship? I feel like that's kind of all of her songs.
Stood
I mean, as a general theme.
From everything we had, keeps me holding on to nothing. Come on, don't leave me like this.
It does kind of come back so hard. like that drop.
Something keeps me holding on to nothing. Come on, don't leave me like this. I thought
It's very different. It's very different Taylor.
something's gone terribly wrong. You're all I want. Leave me like this. I thought I had you figured out.
She's going real hard into the Hayley Williams vocals on this one.
I'm haunted. Oh, this time.
Hey, random question. Has Taylor ever dropped the F-bomb? Genuine question.
Never ever thought I'd see it break.
Okay.
Never thought I'd see it.
Okay. Oh, yes. She said, oh, my God. Okay. I get it. Oh, my God. Dude, the last 3 songs have started out, like, so depressing and, like, hard. Last Kiss. Quick homework assignment. If you like this Last Kiss, you got to listen to Last Kiss by Pearl Jam. You got to. Last Kiss is Mr. Joe Jonas. Joe's back. Hey, Joe, how's it going?
58. The word.
Okay, Taylor. You're talking to me about 2 a.m. this whole time, 3 albums, and now you give me 158? You give me 158. I'm pissed.
That you whispered for just us to know. You
Pissed.
told me you loved me, so why did you go away?
Maybe she's just noting that whatever she's speaking about here, she's very detail oriented about it, and she remembers it quite vividly, right? That's what that tells me.
Something you miss.
That's some introspection there. All that I know is that I don't know how to be something you miss.
Never thought we'd ever last. Kiss your hands in your pockets, how you'd kiss.
I just keep thinking about, like, and I don't know the guy, but, like, damn, she really liked Joe Jonas. Out of all these dudes so far.
When I was in the middle of saying something, there's not a day I don't miss those rude interruptions, and I'll go sit on the floor.
Oh, yeah, because isn't she really good friends with, like, or used to be really good friends? No, she is really good friends with his ex, right?
I never thought we'd ever last. Kiss.
Yeah. I get it. I know.
Never imagined we'd end like this. Feel you breathe, and I'll keep up with our old friends just to ask them how you are.
Wow.
Hope it's nice where you are. And I hope.
Could you imagine, like, hey, you want to go out for coffee? Yeah, Taylor, that sounds great. You get there. Hey, Taylor, how you been? How's Joe? What did you eat last night?
For a change in the weather and time, but I never planned on you changing your mind.
Wordplay. Where the fuck did that come from?
So I'll go kiss forever the name on my lips. Forever the name on my lips. Just like our last.
So yeah, what I'm getting out of that is just I didn't think we'd get Joe Jonas in this album. I thought she'd be like kind of like, okay, thank you next by this point. But nah, there's There's still some feeling there. And like I said, she probably did the 158 just to kind of drive the point home that, no, she remembers all this. Swiftie song now. Long live. All right. Somebody tells me that the juxtaposition and the contrast between this song and the next song is insane. So here we go. This is about the fans in her band. Okay, and you know, this is another criticism I'm going to give to the albums as a whole, not necessarily the each individual songs. And I'm going to frame it as a question. At what point do we get out of it just sounding like Hallmark music? Largely, the instrumentals have given that vibe off, right? When does it? Now, this album in particular, we've gotten the least of it. I want to make that perfectly clear, but when does that stop coming around? Next, okay, Red. Wait, Red's the next album? Oh, fuck.
In the back of my mind,
I didn't know Red was the next album. Holy shit.
the time we stood with our shaking hands, the crowds in
Red minus stay, stay, stay.
went wild. Live all the magic we made and bring on all the pretenders. One day we will be remembered. I said, remember this feeling.
Yeah, this one's giving off some cheese like oh, what was that song? I have it written down. The Olympic song. Somebody can tell me what the name of that song is.
We're screaming, this is absurd.
Ooh.
'Cause for a moment I spent the time of my life fighting dragons with you. I was screaming, long live that look on your face and bring on all the pretenders.
I like how she's equating this to fighting with dragons.
One day we will be remembered. Hold on, just hang around.
Hannah, that's a good point. She never knew if she'd have success like that again. Okay. Yeah. I could see that.
Falls to the ground, make this take a moment.
Since this album, Taylor has been writing about it being her last chance to be famous and fading into obscurity. She talks a lot about the expiration date for women in the industry. Well, that is definitely the case. But I mean, dude, if the Eras tour proved everything, she's a lock at this point. Just me not even being like a proper fan, just noticing the talent and status just as a whole, like, nah, she's locked in.
Promise me this.
See, when like Taylor's like 60 or 70 years old, she should re-record this song. I think it would hit harder. Yeah, re-record. Yeah, this is a montage song. This is a montage song. You can, I can already see the montages. Well, I think, yeah, because I was definitely geared towards the Swifties there, so I can see that being a standout track in the discography. Alrighty, Hours. Let's get it.
Buttons and morning air.
This is like less Walmart core than the rest of the Walmart core is, though.
Get stairs, but right now
This is Target.
Seems like there's always someone who disapproves. They'll judge it like a pretty little mind. People throw rocks with things that shine, and life makes love
This is a middle school song. That's what this is. Middle school sucks. Or at any time in your life, but commonly I could see this hitting for somebody who's in middle school. Actually, I'm going to pause right here because somebody made mention of Matt Healy. They said Matt Healy would love this song. Do Swifties hate Matt Healy? I know that Taylor called him small. I hate the 1975. So if you Swifties hate the 1975 because of Taylor or just because of the easiest reason to hate the 1975 because they suck. Yeah. So we had common ground before. Also, how do you go from Matt Healy to fucking Travis Kelce? Like, I've never liked the 1975. Ghosts from your past gonna jump out at me, lurking in the shadows with their lip gloss smiles, but I don't care. Ooh, the Mean Girls. Talk about the Mean Girls. Yeah, this is fine. It's not because that'll determine now, after. Ooh, okay. So I got two now. I got two after. I got mostly after. Okay. All right. Nope. That's fine. I've already decided. All you Now fans, sorry to make you cry. Dark and somebody said so I can end on a good note. Is this song bad? I'll be right here on the ground when you come back down. Tall, Superman and beautiful. Superman more like Lex Luthor. Irrational, but I hope someday. So this should be Luther. And save the day. Yeah. Something in his deep brown eyes has me saying he's not a bad like his reputation, and I foreshadowing. I can't hear one single word they say. Her most childish song? I don't know about that. I mean, it's very corny. I don't know if it's the most childish one. It's childish. Most, I don't know. Although, to tell you how good this song is, I've kind of just been paying attention to the chat the entire time. I mean, it's Superman metaphors. Looking out the window, I'll be back down. I'll be here when you get back down. I get it. And also just like fatigue, right? Oh, do not give me a la 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 in this song. Not the la la la. You know, this song, I wonder if this was a filler song. Just to, like, put it on the album. All right. Last song, and I'm just doing this because people said I should. So, to my understanding, this was on the original Speak Now, but she released it as a single for the Fearless Taylor versions? Right? Yes? Okay. Last night I heard my own heart beating, sounded like footsteps on my stairs. 6 months gone and I'm stood still, and I had you come back to me like you would if this was a movie set in the... I've heard this before. Yeah. No, I've never listened to it, but I've heard this before. So is there somewhere where there's a misheard lyric that I missed earlier? At least is that what I'm getting from you guys? Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, okay.
Come back, come back, come back to me like you would.
Yeah,
before
Eli.
you said it's
Okay.
not that easy before the fight, before
Yeah.
I locked you out. Put me outside till I came out.
Eli's the best guy in the Taylor Swift lore so far, besides her dad. And Owl City, and the one guy, something, it was on the first album. Something about him being gorgeous.
Come back,
Right?
come back to me like you could if you just said you're sorry. I know.
Pink Blue, petition to assume that Eli is the muse of any song we don't definitely know anything about. Yes. Put that shit on paper, I'll sign it. Put
Not the kind of energy
it on a bar napkin, I'll sign it.
baby, let you be here by now.
Interesting little choice there to just fade out instead of just ending the song. Okay, so unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, I really did not want to do Speak Now in two parts, but it will have to be because I cannot sit on my ass any longer.
'Cause she'll call you out. She'll put you in your place.
Also, I just want to say that unfortunately, there was some mix-ups in OBS, so we won't be able to get that last reaction to that last song in because I wasn't recording. I was going to say that earlier. I'm sorry. Technical difficulties. Don't hate me.
Sorry.
This has been such an arduous process, but thank you guys for dealing with me. I guarantee you that when we do Red, I will have all of my shit together. I promise you. I promise you. Promise.
I'm learning. Emma met a boy with eyes like a man. Turns out her heart fits right.
Yeah, that one wasn't too bad. You know, it's your kind of standard Taylor Swift goings on here. I keep thinking about that Melodies comment that somebody made. She knows how to make a sing-along. That's her bread and butter, you know? All right, let's continue. What were those guitars? Is this the Clash? It's like, those are like the same notes as London Calling. How did this not make the original album? What is this?
You brush past me in the hallway and you don't think I can see it through you. I've been, what would you do if we never made up? Sound, 'cause I can see you waiting down the hall for me, and I can see you up against the wall with me. And what would you do, baby, if you only I can see you.
Okay. So, going forward with the theme of it being a rock album, yeah, it's definitely horny. At least just on groove alone. It was too sexy for a teen pop girl. Yeah, I guess so. But oh man, you couldn't have written around it. You couldn't have, because just musically, this is like some of the most interesting shit so far. A little Clashy, a little Arctic Monkey. You know what I mean?
And we kept everything professions you do. If they never found us out, what would you do?
I feel like I should have put a parental warning on this on this live stream. Sorry for all those who get queasy.
If we never made up. So cause I can see you.
Yeah, there goes my comment about all the, musical interludes between verses with the guitars sounding the exact same. This does not. It's still simple as all get out, but in comparison to everything else that I've listened to from her so far, this is interesting. This is good. This has me excited going forward. Still got those, it sounds like the melodies here are from Wake Up and Find That You Were Looking For You Here the Whole Time. Belong With Me. It's pretty similar there, yeah.
Stop behaving. My eyes see you, baby. Oh, baby.
You want to know what we give that one, chat? You want to know what we give that one? We got Bad Girl Taylor Swift on deck right now. Yeah, no, that was good. With some of the most common criticisms of Taylor so far just being, the music and the structures, very formulaic. Doesn't mean that there's nice shit or interesting shit within the lyrics. But honestly, that kind of was the best of all the worlds so far. Even without knowing who it was about, without the lore and all that, that one wasn't bad at all. That one was not even okay. That one was actually pretty good. Yeah, this was cool. All right, so moving on. Okay, we get Hayley Williams finally. Love that. Oh. Okay, so this song is probably the other, at least to me so far in my listening experience, the other side to Hours, where, in Hours she's like, remember my name, I want to get, I want to be, remembered, and that's, just objectively, Taylor's ego. I'm not saying that that's wrong or right, that's just what it is. That's like we're working together, we're building this beautiful thing, and then here there's self-doubt and what the fuck? What's the word I was thinking of? What is that? Self-deprecation. And I don't know if I've gotten this so far. So wait, Long Live, not Hours. No, not Regret, but not Hours, Long Live. My bad. See, that's why I need you guys, right?
You don't wanna know me. My bridges burn to the ground, and you don't want to.
Yeah, actually,
me.
I like how in other songs, on this record that we've heard Paramore's influence a little bit heavier. And somebody made the comment that this sounds a lot more like Williams solo stuff. I like how, this doesn't necessarily sound like a standard Taylor Swift or Paramore or even Hayley Williams song to that large of an extent. But they're kind of coming together to create something. You know what I mean? And I think the pair works pretty well here, especially in the harmonies.
I will just let you die.
from a production standpoint, this is a pretty interesting song here too, just with the vocals in the background and, you know, the delay, the echo there.
Friends watch my reign, and I don't know how it could have ended this way. Now they're screaming that they hate
Oh.
me. Never wanted you to hate me. My castle's crumbling down, and I
Yeah, that sucks, you know, especially when you're in that kind of a position, being a celebrity, let alone, you know, like a pop sensation. You know, you put in all this effort in to get people to like you, and, you know, if you're not mentally prepared for them to not like you, I can see that being quite troublesome for any party.
watch all my bridges.
Yeah, considering that there's no more lyrics here. Yes, this is kind of a different side of Taylor here. More self-doubt, a little bit more self-deprecation. And, you know, I think it might help to kind of talk about a subject like this if you're with a friend. You know, like I said, if you're trying to make people like you and you're not mentally prepared for that to happen, it sucks. You know what I mean? It sucks when they don't like you. All right, foolish one. I think this is the second to last. It is. Second to last one, folks. So we're going to continue on here with foolish one.
My cards are on the table, yours are in your hand. Chances there's one. Stop checking your mailbox for confessions of love that
Are we
ain't
getting another, like... Okay. So this is... You're not the exception. You'll never learn your lesson. I'm assuming just her finding herself in, you know, a lot of tumultuous relationships, I suppose. You know, things not really sticking.
never gonna come. You will take the long, what can't call you mine, and it's delicate, but
Delulu Girls Anthem.
I will do my best to seem bulletproof.
Like I've said in the past, man, like when you're getting, you know, when you're a celebrity and, you know, because you can't really date regular people, you got to get real lucky with one of those, right? So you got to go after other famous people, and they're already set in their ways, so it's tough. I get it. You know, we straight white male Swifties can also relate. Goddamn right. Goddamn right.
My head is on your shoulder.
I'm gonna throw up an air horn
It
for that
starts
one.
thinking you'll come around, and maybe someday when we're older, this is something we'll laugh about over coffee and mailbox for confession.
This song's just the equivalent of like a meme I saw. It just has Mario pointing at, you know, the person reading it, saying, they're not going to text you back. Stop checking. They're not going to. Read a book. That's just the equivalent.
Love that ain't never gonna come. You might stop checking your mailbox for.
Although I will say, like, sonically, this is actually not that, like I really do like the melodies and even the production here. You know, where we got, you know, the main rhythm coming from, or at least, you know, the rhythm guitar. It's acoustic behind that drum machine in the background. So.
Passions of love that ain't never gonna come. You will learn the hard way instead of just a walk. Passions of love that ain't never.
Will say I kind of already get the point here. I think the song's just a little long in the tooth, but everything I've said thus far about this album this song still reigns true.
Gonna come. You will take the long way. You will take the long out.
Don't worry, we're gonna get to the La 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 Delulu in here in a second.
La, 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 la.
Now, I'm a big fan of long albums, long projects. You know, these big epics. But like you said, there could need some need to trim the fat a little bit. I think at its core, this is a good song here. Just a little long.
Foolish
And if
world.
you're gonna make like a slower, softer song, I need some differentiation between the movements, there, at least, like a bridge that sounds drastically different from the chorus or the verse or something like that.
Sitting around waiting for confessions of love. They ain't never gonna come. And thinking he's the
Yeah, and that
you should have been.
That's a good point, Winner. Like if you're a Swiftie, there's no Taylor Swift song that's long enough. You know.
Walking out.
All right, yeah, no, that one was fine. Like I said, I think some of the production here was kind of interesting. Not terribly dynamic. It just doesn't need to be necessarily. Just a little long. I think if we were around the 3.5 minute mark, 4 minute mark, I might look a little bit more favorably on this track in particular. But definitely doesn't damper the project as a whole, in my opinion. All right. So last song off is Speak Now. I'm just thinking about how arduous this particular reaction project has been for Speak Now in particular. Thank you guys for dealing with it. Like I said, I apologize. We're just not going to be able to get the reaction to Electric Touch back, and there's nothing I can do about that, unfortunately. But no, thank you all for coming out. I really, really, really appreciate it. And hey, let's end this with a bang, right?
Slapping on the porch
Getting some country Taylor back in here, okay?
to the first house, the kind of love that you only find once. Those I saw us instead, and somehow
Taylor, are you projecting? You projecting?
I know that you and I would have found each other in another life. You still would have turned my
Yeah, Adnaloy says the storytelling is so good in this one. She suits herself best when the narrative of the song is stronger. I will say that, yeah.
Even if we'd met on a crowd in a different life, you still would have been mine. We would have been timeless.
Here's what I'm really interested. I don't think that this song's about anybody in particular, but has she written a song about Travis Kelce yet? Is there a Travis song yet? I know we are so far away from the Travis Kelce songs. Okay. All right. Don't tell me. Don't spoil it. Don't spoil it for me. But I'm going to like those quite a bit.
Which brought me back to the first time I saw you. Time stood.
Reaction to Brat Summer, or just Brat by Charlie XCX. I've thought about it. I'm kind of at the point here where I don't know if I want to go full into React content or try to be a little bit more creative than that. Not to say that React content isn't like good. I know there's people that really hate it. I like it. But I do have these other ideas kind of in my head. So I don't know. So far though, yeah, no, this one, it's providing a really good narrative thus far, despite, simple instrumentation, and that's what's keeping me in it.
Still like something in this old shop. I thought about it as I started looking round at in the same way. If I first saw your face in the 1500s off in a foreign.
Okay, so fuck, turn of the mid-century Americana. We're going back to the 1500s.
And I was forced to marry another man. You still would have been mine. We would have been timeless. I would have.
I wasn't expecting that. I'm sorry.
In a crowded room a few short years ago, and sometimes there's no proof, you just know you're always gonna be mine. We're gonna be. I'm gonna love you when our hair is.
Okay, yeah. So I got a lot of comments here about the bridge. That was, yeah. I liked kind of the turn it took there. Yeah, I don't know what to say. I don't know how to put it into words necessarily, but I saw a lot of people talking about how good the bridge was, and I think as a way to break up the song a little bit, yeah, that's exactly what we need.
Turning gray, we'll have a cardboard box of photos of the life we've made, and you'll say, oh my, we really were timeless. We're gonna be timeless.
Mary's songs. So Kook says, hey, and what's up, Kook? Kook says that this is like Mary's song's cousin. I can see that. That's exactly what I was thinking of. And you guys are gonna like when I make references to other Taylor's songs, I know like the story or the structure in my head. I might not know the song title, so just bear with me there.
Down the block, there's an antique shop, and something in my head said stop, so I walked in.
And I like that. I like how she tied it back to the start of the song. And it just goes, you know, it's an example of, you know, those times that we see things and, you know, she had all these thoughts probably in like a second or 2 seconds or 10 minutes, you know, and then we kind of tie it back to the beginning. Well, it's not technically over yet. All right, folks. If I have one word to say and to describe this experience reacting to Speak Now, it would be holy shit. The amount of technical difficulties we had of trying to get around various copyright mulligans has been quite the journey. I can only say one thing as a fact, and that is I appreciate you guys for your patience and sticking it out with me. I don't know how this is going to look for people watching these videos in the future as I put these up, because I don't think I'm going to edit them very much. Overall, though, I think Speak Now stands as, on its own, it's pretty good, right? I think if I'm looking at, like, if you just sat me down, like, okay, out of these 3 albums, the self-titled, Fearless, and Speak Now, which one would I want to listen to? Honestly, the debut. Or what I thought, now, which of these was the best project? It's Speak Now. And I think that's pretty evident in the fact that it's just Taylor becoming more professional here. Yes, I get it. She re-recorded these songs, but I'm also looking at it for, you know, where she was at the time that she originally wrote all these songs. And I think the From the Vault tracks fit in pretty well, grabbing Hayley Williams, grabbing Fall Out Boy to kind of tie in this theme of her getting a little bit more rocky, a little bit more rock poppy. And, you know, like Fall Out Boy, they're the kings of like pop rock, you know? So all of it made just a lot of sense. So I'd love to see if Taylor has a concept album. So far, none of these have been a concept album. But I'd like to see what we're getting into going forward. I've been Jerry Bees. You have been awesome. Take it easy, folks.
Diggity dog. Breaking. Diggity dog.